Eddie, 2. They just finished your 1, now they all ready for 2. We got Mike, the funny guy, Holly, the sweetie pie, Alex and Eddie will make you sigh. Ah, how cute. It's a family you wish you could borrow. When each video ends, you just can't wait for tomorrow. There are only 3 words that I like, and they are simply, hey, that's mine.
We just got done grocery shopping. What time did we leave the house? Like 12:30? Noon 30. And it's 3:15, so we've been grocery shopping for almost 3 hours, and you guys know I do not like to grocery shop. It wasn't that bad though, because we had a list. We pretty much knew what we needed, kind of. I don't know, we're stuck on dinner stuff, like we need new dinner ideas, but hopefully it'll get cooler out, which means we can cook.
We've been cooking
better
already.
Things. Yeah, we got a roast, so that'll be.
We made chili a couple weeks ago.
I am really looking forward to the roast, and I want to start eating like soups for lunch. I like to have soup for lunch, but it's so hot here still. Today it was supposed to be 94. Is it 94?
3 right now.
93, so it is like still really hot here. We are envious of you guys who are like, oh, it's nice fall, cool weather, and we're like dying here. It's so hot.
It's funny because the people outside of Florida think, oh, Florida's so great, it's so sunny, it's so nice, it's so warm. It's so not.
Yeah. If anything,
just not hot. It's been hot every day for what now? 6 months at least?
Too long. And then, well, you guys know all the rain we've been getting. We've hardly been able to go out and do anything because of the rain or the heat. So we're hoping
that's the killer.
Sometimes by the end of October it cools off, like by Halloween, but not always.
Define what you think cool off is.
Cool off would be anything below 90.
See, they're cool off to them 60, 50, 60s.
Right.
Cool off here is still like 85.
But I remember 2 years ago going trick-or-treating with Alex. This was before we vlogged, before we were vloggers. And it was beautiful out, like cool, nice. So it was probably like in the upper 70s, which is nice to us. So I'm hoping...
That's not a norm.
Hoping
we wear
October.
Shorts on Thanksgiving Day.
Not always.
Usually. Well, we don't wear them, but...
We could. I have photos. I have photos of past years of us in like shorts and tank tops and things like that on Christmas Day in Florida. That's how hot it can be all year. But then
other places like, I think by then, like Arizona and the Southwest, they get cooled down.
They do, yeah. But then there's years where we do get really cold too. Like we'll reach down into freezing.
Yeah, but that's not
like
for
at night.
An extended period of time. That's just a short time. And then
yeah. I'm really hoping for a really cold winter, but you just never know.
Anybody wants to try, we will gladly come up there, stay the winter, shovel your snow, and you come down here and
who wants to trade? Who wants to trade house swap with us? You guys,
you know they do that. That's a real thing.
Oh yeah, people do it. No charge. We won't charge you to stay at our house. You can come stay at our house, and we'll come stay at your house, and we'll call it Even Stevens. That sounds good. But you've got to be living in like a decent area that gets a lot of snow, that type of thing. Right? Well, not a lot of snow, but a good amount of snow.
Yeah, somewhere where it's definitely cool and snowy.
Lawnmower for sale. Want a lawnmower? At least you wouldn't have to push one. Okay, so house swappies. Tell us where you live. We'll Google map it.
Boy, you know how cool that would be for YouTube, for like vlogging?
Other
Two
vloggers?
families swapped. You gotta think that would be kind of just a neat idea. People would be interested in watching that.
We even decorate the house all out for Christmas. The front yard, the house, we get a real tree and everything. So
last year was our first year.
We'll make sure the house is nicely decorated for Christmas for you.
It doesn't have to be even at Christmas time. It can be post-Christmas time. Like just after. Most people like wintry Christmas.
Okay.
Okay. He heard the beep. He was like mega out.
All it takes is that little piece of the camera.
Yeah, that's all it takes. We had a puppy massacre. Was that your doing down here?
Own it, Ed.
Yeah, you did it. He gutted Puppy even further. Well, at least it's a nice little mess. He didn't have it all over the place. He put it in a nice tidy spot. Just pulled it out of the puppy, set it to the side.
So gross.
Well, they're still stuffing in Puppy too. You gonna gut him some more? Go get him! Gut Puppy! Gut the puppy! I don't want him. He's yours. Get that puppy. Get that puppy.
You bought a piece of garbage blender years ago, and you need to be held accountable for it. Garbage.
Funny that I have no problem using it. You do.
This is the second time that I've tried to use this
I would say
blender.
second.
No, it's the second. That it has completely, like, sabotaged. It's horrible. The first time, this little rim thing wasn't on all the way. This time, I'm trying to take it out right. This is for making smoothies. Technically, it's a smoothie maker, and I was gonna make my own frappe, which is like iced coffee, because I love to get them at McDonald's, but they're like $3, and I'm cheap. And this little nozzly thing this time was like this. So I poured my ice in there, and then I poured like a half a cup of coffee in there, and it just all poured out all down the counter, all over the floor, and all over my skirt, which is probably ruined now. So save $3 from buying iced coffee and trying to learn how to do it myself. I probably just ruined my skirt.
Or know how to use a blender.
Well, technically it's not a blender, it's a smoothie machine. Technically it's a piece of garbage because...
User. I've never had any problems with it. User.
We need a new blender. A real one.
There's nothing wrong with it though, it's a good one. It chops and does all its stuff.
Well, then why does it smell like mold?
Okay, well, it might smell like mold.
It smells moldy
because... We
because...
make the banana shakes and it gets stuck in the spout. And if you don't clean that out...
The little spout that just spewed my coffee all over me and the floor, stuff gets stuck in there and then it gets moldy and gross.
Yeah, that does happen.
So we need a new one.
Banana chunks will get...
And I'm probably going to need a new skirt. You guys, you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but I've got coffee all over my skirt. A little. It's a lot more than a little. You just can't see it. Well, you can't see it, but it's there. Okay, so attempt 2. I'm going to try to make another one. I'm not giving up. I'm just really frustrated.
You need ice cream for that.
No, I found a few recipes you're supposed to use ice cream. Another one you're supposed to use like a caramel syrup, which I don't have. So I'm just going to try to make one. It's probably not even going to turn out that good.
I don't know, because I don't drink coffee, so...
And the reason I'm not drinking hot coffee is because it is burning up in here. This is argument number 2 now.
Okay, well, you can adjust it because now I'm warm.
We keep it at 81 during the day. Hot. And then before bed...
Not true 81.
I'm turning it down. Before bed, I turn it down to 79, which is still a bit warm. And I was on the couch burning up hot, and he gets up to mess with the air, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, it's freezing in here.
Now I'm hot.
And I'm over here, like, sweating. It's so hot.
What?
Go back to watching your football.
I'm trying.